my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. Oh, my Lord Jesus, y'all. Another one in the books. Hang on. Lord and Lord, Lord, another one done in the books, everybody. Man, oh man. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. Man, what another edition of a TikTok Live with Melody Sherri from 4 p.m. all the way to 10 p.m. Oh, my Lord, we made it through. We made it through. Apparently, she's having another one on the 28th, which is Saturday, I think. So yeah, I think she's having another one next Saturday, or at least that's what I heard. So higher is weighing, low is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. Y'all know it's a chill session, so I'll have my camera off unless I want to turn on and say hey or whatever. But welcome in, everybody. Glad to have all of you here. Man, what a TikTok Live. Mel, being Miss Santa, jingling all the way and everything between the good sisters coming through. So many giveaways. There was, body duos and oils, and also too the Louis Vuitton earrings. Congratulations to I can't remember the name, but it had like a T in it. But congratulations for sure. Of course, Megan Lemon Berry, and then I think Lamaya's Vanilla Lavender. I think that was really, really cool. So yes, indeed, that was awesome. So I'm looking at all the chat here, and man, oh man, just let me tell you something. To do a 6-hour live, it takes some work. I mean, I don't know how she does it. I mean, I do 2 to 3 hours up here, and I get tired. But also too, we got a lot of other stuff to talk about too to fill in that time. But what a time. And you know what was funny too? Somebody said, "Is Megan good there?" And Melody was like, "How did y'all know?" And she just ended the live. 60,400 viewers, so not too bad at all there. What a great live. So hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Did y'all buy anything? I know you did. Some of y'all are probably upset you did get your $5 lip primers and your bags and everything, and oh Lord Jesus, just by the way, I did have some fun in the chat. I said, listen, rubbing is going to lead to eating, okay? Because, those, body scrubs, you're not supposed to eat the scrub, okay? But listen, shout out to, the new fibers, the peach and blueberry. So that should give you indication that eventually lavender will be on the way. But oh my Lord Jesus, that was that was so much fun. No shopping for me. And you know what? It's okay. I'll have to tell you this. Melody's lives, it is almost like a family reunion when you watch it. It really is entertainment, honestly. Like, I bought some things just to show support, you know what I mean? But can I do that every month? No, because bills come first before you splurge on yourself, obviously, because without having a roof over your head, you can't use it, 7th Avenue anyway. But no, it's honestly a good time, to see so many people, come together, to support not just the Black woman, but also Black-owned business. Is absolutely amazing. I mean, everybody was in the chat. And you know what's funny too? You get to see, people from TikTok world with Mel collaborate with the people from YouTube on TikTok, you know what I mean? But I see my regular schmegulars in there, you know what I mean? I really, really do. And I didn't know Shaw was answering, people during the live. And she used that Tyrese quote, "What more do you want from me?" I'm just like, well, if you hire me and Captain Venus on board, we might be able to help out with that at least a little bit, you know what I mean? But we also come with a salary. request too, because it's hard work to do what we do. Like I said, I hope I did a good job moderating. There was like one troll I did see. There was a couple, and I think there was one troll I did not see, but I think I got most of them. Um, what's crazy? It's so sad that people, even during the holidays, have to be mean, hateful, and spiteful. Like Jesus Christ! Like, do y'all not have anything else to do? Nikki News and Narcissism said I bought two $5 travel bags. Now, for some reason, you and $5 just get along swimmingly every time. The peach and blueberry body butters and a Goldie 3-pack. I am done shopping for the year. Brandon, you were excellent. You are the mod with the most. Thank you so much. I hope I get to talk to Sean. And I'll try to reach out to her. On TikTok Shop and just ask like, hey, so can we do like an end of the year meeting? Just to see like where I'm at with them. Because like I said, this assignment, I just started doing the hashtags because for one, I thought it would be helpful for the content creators that they are uploading them as like time stamps and everything. And then from there it just became just a natural partnership. And so yeah, I definitely want to connect with Sean and see where I'm at. But yeah, we'll see if I'm a mod in the new year. I think that's the plan. And I hope that Captain Vince gets to be a mod too, because like I said, I do it well, but Jesus, being the main one for the cavalry is hard. And I know there's another young lady there, but I don't really get to talk to her too much because it's only on the live. There was one person that said, "Can you unblock me?" And I DM'd them while I was live to like, hey, can you come in? Because I'm not seeing your name on the block list. I also texted Sean, but she didn't respond back. But I always try to do my best by people. If it's a misunderstanding, Nikki News and Narcissism is Z, and most of the people in this sector know. Braylon will try to do right by you if you genuinely meant to do good. So, because we all mess up. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, with me in this sector, I think I am honestly sector adjacent, to Love and Marriage Huntsville, because I do cover so many other things. Like y'all missed this morning show. It was a great show this morning. Oh my God, it was a great show this morning. Hang on, let me pull it up here, because we talked about Wendy Williams. We talked about Nissan. We talked about how Arkansas can fuel the electric vehicle industry. Talking about traders, talking about YouTube being able to, now you can leave voice comments. Grubhub getting bought by having to pay $25 million for defrauding customers and restaurants. Tyler Perry talking about scheduling for Why Did I Get Married, but me and Jill Scott supposed to be the new Why Did I Get Married. Denzel Washington, revealing he was in Black Panther 3, and executive has confirmed it. Wendy Williams, Kelvin, the money hungry Mitch that he is, checked his ass. And then of course, Wendy being proud of Kelvin for graduating from Florida International University. We watched the teaser for Stitch, Lilo and Stitch ass, and we also talked about the California prison system and how each female inmate is going to receive $1.1 million. We talked about the Black Wall Street Monument that's going to be happening. Then we watched the Karen Huger footage live for the first time together. That was something. And then after that, we talked about Party City closing that, they're shutting down operations immediately, and everybody who had a corporate job, this was their last day of work and their benefits were ending. So a whole jam-packed show this morning on Virtual Tour Live. It really was a good time, and I appreciate everybody who came through. It felt good to have a chat. It felt good to be seen, and it felt good that the platform could be understood and is understood. So I thank y'all for that. But yeah, I'm up here as long as y'all want me to be. I said, hey, listen, if I can have the energy to do it, I'm going to do a debrief TikTok live after show for y'all. I try my very best to do that for y'all because I mean, hell, we're all there anyway. So it only makes sense to come on and talk to y'all about it. So, was there any fun moments that you guys liked of the TikTok live? Or now, I will say this. Now, I don't know why Shy had to bust out whoever her man is like that. I thought that was utterly hilarious. Like, wait a minute, what? What? And what? And then Megan Good's sister also said if you have a guy who passes gas, also use the apple cider gummies. I'm like, who are y'all talking to? That they gotta eat these gummies so y'all can have a good night. Oh my god! Let me tell you something. I got to talk to Sean one on one when I got the assignment for being a mod, and let me tell you, Sean is as real as she comes. Right, what you see on TikTok is what you get. But I did not realize how funny Sean was. I had no idea. I was laughing my behind off. That moment reminded me of remember when Melody was on TikTok and she was laying in the bed and Miss Deborah, um, 69 and 5, right, was in her room, and Miss Deborah said you can use garlic as a suppository, and I'm just like, wait, what? Huh? Huh? You mean up your behind? I mean, it already stinks, so now you just your stuff stinks with flavor. Like what we doing here? Just hey, Swamp Talk. Hey, gorgeous, my good friend. Oh my lord, y'all! Swamp Talk Louisiana Chick is also a content creator. She is an amazing, beautiful and kind individual. Love her very, very much. Glad to have you here. It's good to see that in the chat. Hey, Braylon and tourists. That's right, we are tourists around here. Go on the highways and byways, the possibilities of what can be. Melody just got done with her TikTok, and I am up here to at least do 1 full hour, or I'm gonna try to at least do 1 full hour of a TikTok after show for you guys. Like I said, I know it's not mandatory for me to do that for y'all, but I do feel like because I am in the sector or sector adjacent at least, for you guys that support me on this channel, our channel is the least I can do for y'all. Because like I say, y'all are still up, I'm still up, so and it is original content, you know what I mean? So yeah. A lot of people seem to really buy the body butters, which was really good. She also had red tights as well. And y'all, I try to fight for y'all in the chat. I try to let Melody know that y'all love those XL sizes, the 1X, 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X. I don't think a 6X has been asked, but if it was, I would put it in the chat. But I try to fight for y'all with those sizes. But Melly Mel, she is definite on her sizes for her leggings. You know what I mean? But there have been women to say that the large just does is fine, but also too it's important to make sure that everybody is being safe. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, I try to fight for y'all in the chat. I do. I really, really do. And, it's interesting because, like I said, for y'all get to have all the fun. I got to actually work. But also, too, in retail, with what I do with retail, rather, I don't get to really have fun like I do here with you guys on YouTube. So, to see so many black women smiling and happy and laughing and tagging each other to respond to each other and be in unity is such a beautiful thing. I feel honored to be a part of that because I know that space is mostly women. So, and we got a few men, of course, in the realm of being with Mel, but But for me modding, I'm very honored that you guys um, trust me and embrace me and really invest in me. I really mean that. So yeah. So, but yeah. And then Venus saying, Donnie called me. I'm like, not you cheating on Nick Cannon. Like, have you no shame? Have you no shame? Have you no shame about thine self? Looking behind anyway. But yes, indeed. Oh my Lord Jesus, man. Man, oh man, oh man. My Lord. Yes, indeed. 4 people in the building. Thank you all so much. Like I said, I'm gonna be here as long as y'all want to be here, just to chill out and talk. Oh yeah. You know what? Here's the thing. I have a TikTok, and of course, as y'all know, I do support Mel. I create content over there from time to time. TikTok. It really is a powerful platform. I was talking with Glamrox, and she was like, maybe you can take some of the stories that you've done throughout the week and just kind of do bite-sized stories in 60 seconds. I did that for a good minute, and it got some traction. But with TikTok, I gotta tell you something. TikTok is more of a heavy investment than YouTube. Because all you have really, well, you can do a 10-minute upload, but I don't think really nobody wants to watch a 10-minute story on TikTok. But then again, hey, there's an audience for everybody. But no, most of the time, all you have is 60 seconds. So to be short, precise, and succinct, yeah, that's a skill set. It really, really is. So, but yeah. And like I said, we'll see what they'll do with this TikTok ban. You know what I mean? If it gets banned, it gets banned. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I would like to believe that TikTok is too much of a moneymaker for small businesses and for content creators. That's not going to go away. I mean, that's like Twitter running into the ground. Oh wait, it is shocking, and it's still around. So they convinced me with TikTok being banned. I think TikTok will be around. But if it does end up getting banned, then hey, listen, it was a time period, but it'll still be on for the international markets and stuff. But I really, truly believe that TikTok is not going to be banned now. Because I mean, the TikTok shop and what it's been able to do for entrepreneurs has been astounding. You know what I mean? 47 doesn't seem to care about small businesses. No, he doesn't. I do more promotion of small businesses than 47 has ever walked past a small business, okay? And if you watch our channel on regular schmegular basis, I'm not just blowing smoke. We execute over here all the time. In every show, there's always some realm of entrepreneurship on the show. Whether that is a destination or just me being an entrepreneur myself and, this business over here. But yeah, we are always weaving in entrepreneurship because it's a part of our world. The world is a global economy, and I think that should be reflected in the content we create. So man, Christmas is next week. Oh Lord. Christmas is next week. Oh man, like I said, I cannot wait to play my Nintendo Switch. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be playing multiple hours of Mario Kart. So like I said, I'll do a Christmas Eve show for you guys on hey, Miss Price 49. Welcome and glad to have you here. I'll do a Christmas Eve show with a Christmas Day. If y'all do not see me, I am playing Mario Kart. I'm playing my games. I am not doing ish. Okay. But of course, y'all know I'll be, usually I don't go live Thursdays anyway, but I may go live Thursday just for y'all. You know what I mean? Because y'all know my rule. I don't go live on Thursdays unless there's something in the culture that needs to be talked about. But because it's the day after Christmas, I may come live just for y'all. Yes, indeed. Like I said, if y'all want to come up, just let me know. I'll drop the link if you want to come up and hang out for a little bit. I do not mind. We are just chilling out at this point. Oh, don't believe me? I will. I definitely will on Christmas Day. I really am excited. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all my life is so simplistic, it is ridiculous. I go to work at my retail job, come home, I do virtual tour live, I do the Onyx collab, and then I'm done. You know what I mean? And then I talk to who I talk to. Of course, I check in with my family, and yeah, you know what I mean? I just keep my life very simplistic, and I've come to recognize that for some people, simplicity is problematic. But I think the reason why simplicity is problematic for other people is because they probably have a problematic life with no consistency and purpose. So, by the way, shout out to Sassy TV from the AO3. I was over there hanging out with her and all that good stuff. And I really love Mickey Ficky. Me and her were talking about how Sassy is an actual content creator that creates, you know, true, very elevated and soulful content. You know, she is so knowledgeable with medical facts. Her family life is like a sitcom. I told y'all, if she ever does a reality show, like, it would be the easiest reality show to produce. Just turn on the cameras and just let them go. But she also is so good with pop culture. And Sassy feels like a friend that you have known for years, because she gives that energy frequently. You know what I mean? So that's a true content creator. If anything, Sassy tries to unite more than divide. And I said that in her chat proudly. Because sometimes we need to show love to people who are actually doing good in the neighborhood, not causing bad in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there, everybody. We are live on tour, just chilling. Melody Sherri, Christmafsfied, TikTok live after show. Oh, absolutely, Sassy's good people. Without question. I said to her, listen, I hope we're, you know, I said to her, I definitely want to do more 3 with the T in the new year, because we used to do a bonus episode in the new year. Well, no, not a bonus episode in the new year, but we used to do bonus episodes in the week and on Sunday. So we got another one coming up this Sunday for y'all, another 3 with the T. So I'm ready to hang out with Sassy T from the AO3 and Lil Paulette and the gang. It's quite a powerful show because, you know, Sassy comes from the medical world. You know, Paulette comes from the political world. I come from the cultural world. And you put those 3 worlds together with, you know, I feel like Sassy's the auntie, you know, that she's the smart auntie, but she also says, you know, information with a bit of a twang. And I'm not talking about her voice. I'm talking about the twang of her mindset. And you have Paulette, who is the around the way woman who she is about right is right, wrong is wrong, and she will call out what is not being said in the world of politics and or culture, and it will not give a flying damn uckarisha how you feel. She just is what she is, in who she is. And then you have me, who, you know, I take an inch, I make it a mile, and I'm the nephew that's still growing up, but I hold my own. So you combine those 3 content creators, and it is quite a show. If you've never seen it live, this chat will tell you watching it live is a whole different experience than seeing it on replay. Because if you see it on replay, you're gonna be like, how did that make sense with that? And it's just like, that's why you gotta watch it live. But 3 with the T is one of the greatest joys of me being on YouTube, and I'm glad that we all gathered together. So good times indeed with that for sure. And you know, speaking of good times indeed, you know, for the new year, I really do wish everybody well. I saw I saw Journey to Jasmine today. She was talking about, clearing the air and, channel updates and everything. And, listen, I think at this point in time, we are all about to get into a brand new year. And I do wish Journey to Jasmine well, because she is a black woman. And she is a human being, and she has, hopes, dreams, and aspirations of what she wants to be. And I think at some point in time, if we, in the words of Lisa Ray McCoy, you make the money, don't let the money make you. We have to be about that. We have to be about us making the money, us making the time, us making the energy, us making the commitment of if you don't want to support, that's your right, but at least support and good wishes, because if she wins, we win. If we win, she wins, right? Because the world doesn't already want us. So the point of us, breaking down each other, that's what society is looking forward to anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, I wish Journey to Jasmine well. I really mean that. And also, too, can we also just wish people well without pigeonholing people in terms of, oh, they support this person or they support that person? No, what just happened to just supporting good wishes for the world? Like, the fuck? Damn. Jesus. Man. I mean, I know what Sassy and Lil Paulette said to me, 3 with the T a while back when I said that, I've been raised right, I think it was Lil Paulette that said, you can be offending people. I'm like, okay, so me offending people by saying I was raised right is being offensive? I'm sorry, but like, I was raised that, you treat your neighbors with respect, treat people the way you want to be treated, do unto others as they do unto you. That's the first thing he or she would ask. I said, cast the first stone. And since nobody can cast it, everybody should be shutting the fuck up talking. But the third thing is, we all were somebody yesterday. We're all somebody today. We're definitely going to be somebody tomorrow. You can't judge a chapter that you just walked in on, knowing that your chapter might just be as fucked up. Like, come on now. So please, can we please not ostracize people or tell people what they should or should not do if they just try to send well wishes of, hey, I hope that they're okay. Like, really? Like, being supportive is a crime just to be kind? Okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool. Do you tell your kids the same thing? I'm just asking a question, because it seems to me that when it relates to other people, you can give two damns ucks or ish about it. But when it comes to your family and somebody bringing up somebody personal of you, you get pissed the fuck off. So if we're saying that we want good black young men and women to be outstanding citizens and to be of good nature and to invest right, and they want to support somebody, then I think we, as the people giving the advice, should also follow the same fucking damn advice. Forgive me for having an opinion. Please forgive me. Please forgive me of having an opinion. Oh, Lord. When you're trying to control what other people should do, that just tells me and other people that you have no control of what's going on in your own fucking life. That's all that tells me. Because if I'm about my purpose, if I'm about my purpose, that reflects in my actions. I always say this: talk is cheap, investment is heavy. If you're focusing on other people, that just goes to show that you have nothing to focus on for your damn self. Listen, if what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond. But if you do respond, it must be true about your ass to some damn degree. I mean, come on. Jesus. It's just like, I don't get why people wake up with hate and envy and strife and toxicity and chaos. But I guess when you live, breathe, and you've been raised in an environment, that I guess you become of your environment. You know what I mean? So, but then again, hey, what do I know? I'm just talking on YouTube like everybody else. Hey, Dar of Israel, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. So yeah. My Lord. Like I said, it's sad at 30 years old that I got more sense than the elders that's supposed to be having the energy and giving that to me. That's quite sad. Just keeping it a book. Oh my Lord. And believe me, that is not to say that I have not made my mistakes, because I have, but at least I own up to it. Oh, Jesus. Well, thank you very much. Listen, I do the best I can. I really, really do. Um, you know what I mean? So it is all good. It is all good. And like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna recap the year, because I remember my thoughts was asking me. And y'all, we can still talk about Melody. TikTok if you guys want. This is just an after show. I just thought, because I was moderating for 6 hours, that it will only be right to do an after show for you guys, because you guys do support me um with our channel. That only makes sense to do it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so oh man. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna recap the year on December 31st, because there's so much. I I really don't know. And I could do an end of the year, live show for y'all, but also too, it's like there's gonna be news to happen on the last day of the year too. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but you know, we'll figure it out. We always do around here. So Lord. Man, oh man, oh man. 8 people in the building. Thank you all so much for being here. We are just chilling out. We are live on tour of Melody Sherri Christmafsfied TikTok after show. I think she has one more coming up on the 28th. I'm just like, good Lord Jesus. Good Lord Jesus. Good Lord Jesus. Oh man. I know that Melody did a Winter Wonderland, but how cool it would be if she did like a New Year's Eve party on December 31st. Now, I'm not saying that Melody is planning anything behind the scenes that she's going to let us know next week or anything, okay? But that would be kind of cool. But then again, it probably would be kind of last minute, because, no, I'm just saying, because, y'all just did Winter Wonderland. So, then everybody got to take time, energy, commitment out to get hotels and flights and all that stuff. I'm just keeping it a buck. I am very surprised though that she did not drop a cranberry body scrub during Winter Wonderland. That's what I would have done. That's my immediate brain going like, okay, well, if you couldn't make it to Winter Wonderland, I'm gonna give everybody else something. Who are just on YouTube, and so. But hey, listen, I did say it was a prediction, so thank God, it didn't happen, because otherwise everybody would have been coming to me, Braylon, screw you, Melody came out with a cranberry body scrub and it's all your fault. I'm like, well, first of all, I told y'all it was a prediction, okay? It's Braylon prediction put together. That's not my fault. I just said what could happen, okay? Oh my Lord. But yes, indeed. Well, it's all good. And by the way, Megan Good was wearing Melody's tights too. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. Hopefully, we'll see 7th Avenue in the new season of Harlem. Hopefully, you know what I mean. That would be cool. Yeah, I think the cranberry would be nice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Melody was on her business. So glad you are on the team. Oh, thank you very much. Listen, I do the best I can. I really do. Like, every business idea that I've gave to Melody, it's really been for y'all. Like I said, I still think one of the biggest ones that could happen is the Seventh Avenue Beauty Cruise. I think that would be amazing because she already has scents that are tropical, like coconut, vanilla, and you know, orange. And I feel like a black cherry would be kind of cool too. But she has these scents that make you mentally go to different places. So I'm like, why not do that on a cruise ship? You know what I mean? And you know, also too, listen, I'm gonna come on camera for this one, okay? Now imagine, and hey everybody, good to see you. Now imagine if the spa on the cruise ship use Seventh Avenue Beauty all week long on the cruise. Back off camera. Hey, good to see y'all. How you feeling? But hey, listen, that's up to Mel because here's the thing, right? That I've come to realize. Ideas are just suggestions. The only way they are a solution is if the logistics and resources make sense. I'm gonna say that two more times. Ideas are suggestions. What makes them solutions are the resources and the logistics. Ideas are just suggestions. What makes them solutions is the resources and the logistics, right? So, um, so although I do believe a Seventh Avenue Beauty cruise could be amazing, right? You gotta figure out what cruise ship, right, is going. You gotta figure out what cruise line is going to be the right one first, right? Because you got Royal Caribbean, and they're the biggest. They got the biggest cruise ships in the world. Then you got Carnival, that's affordable. But I believe Melody's a little bit bigger than Carnival because Carnival's the fun ship, and Carnival can be a little much. There's no disrespect to Carnival. I'm open for brand collaboration, Carnival. Just saying. But but if we look at the cruise line industry landscape, and thank you so much, Miss Chris, for that. I appreciate that. I try my very best to be still in recognizing what people think is what they think, and what they think is subjective, but that doesn't mean that it passes the test because how I look at my relationships and investments and connections in my life is how people receive me. So when Tea Talk with Your Girl said that Braylon checked in on me every day, when Anthony was in his accident, when Shay Renee said that Braylon Lee is so talented that he showed my video and he texted me every day. And when Tea Talk with Your Girl said, Melody believes in Braylon to be a mod. So Mickey thinking me and her having a good relationship after she got to know me for me. So I just allow the haters that don't have the capacity, capability, or brain cells to form a brain, the vaginal tissue, or the energy to aim for the toilet, or the faculties to do a fifth core or half of what I can do, because they will never achieve it. I just let them think what they think. And I just keep being the owner, proprietor, and the creator of myself. Because I know whose I am, I know where I come from, and I know who invested in me. And I execute all the fucking time. So with that being said, now if we look at the cruising industry landscape, we got Royal Caribbean. They're known for their very big ships. I feel like the Melineers wouldn't be too mad at that. You got some kids on board, but it's definitely an adult. Environment, but it's open for everybody. Norwegian Cruise Line is definitely more adult for sure. Freestyle cruising, it's more relaxed. So I feel like Melody would probably like that, her team, because her team is very refined, but they can get down, right? But then you have Princess Cruises and Celebrity Cruises, which is more of an upscale luxury But also, too, you got to think about price point, right, as well. So then you have Virgin Voyages, which is the first and only 18 and older adult brand. So out of all of them, I feel like it's either going to be Celebrity, Norwegian, or Virgin Voyages. Although I feel like it'll probably be Virgin Voyages just because it's 18 and older, and that cuts out a lot of stuff. That means y'all can be grown on the cruise. So brain, protect your energy and use your discernment. I definitely do that every day. That's why I am able to stand 10 toes down um, with our channel and be okay with it. Because, like I said before, anybody in the center, I can mentally whoop their ass in a hot topic battle, 15 topics live. It would be easy work. And not just because I say it, but because I would execute it every day here. So it for somebody, that, couldn't hold their own for, 3 minutes of their own opinion, okay. Well, Brandon, thank you for that. And what do you have to say? Okay, next topic. What you got? Next one. Oh, Lord. Like I said, boys and girls do what they want to do for attention. Men and women do what they need to do for a purpose. So, yeah. Oh, man. So, it is all good. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you all here. Hey, Sheila Joe. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. By the way, can I just tell you, I really love Sheila Joe, and I gotta tell you, she was so loving, kind, and gracious to me because I was saying it phonetically for the longest time, Sheila Joe, and I butchered it so bad until Sassy was like, "That's my friend. You say Sheila Joe." I'm like, "Oh, okay, got it." Because see, here's the thing on Clubhouse and sometimes on YouTube and on social media, there are some people that I don't know what their parents were doing when they named them, but I try my very best to respect everybody's name. I really do. I am just a black man from Little Rock, Arkansas. I can pronounce Nikki. I can pronounce Brandon. Some of these names, I'm like, is there a nickname I can call you? Because some people, they get upset if you can't pronounce their name right, and rightfully so, because that's disrespectful, right? So I try my very best to respect everybody. I try. Oh my God, I really do try. Oh my God. By the way, I hope Miss Fuller is doing well as well. I think about her. I need to call her and see how she's doing. Like I said, if we talk, we talk. You know what I mean? And Nikki News will tell you as well. The same Braylon that's on YouTube is the same Braylon off YouTube if I call you or text you or check in on you. I'm the same. Doesn't change. Actually, what you'll find out is I am the same long-winded person, same passionate person, and the same person that's about that energy of good. Last time I checked, anytime I go into a chat, people are actually excited to see me. Anytime that I do something, people don't mind. Well, most people don't mind saying my name. But the biggest thing is people actually want to see me. Because we don't really need to go down the pathways or the receipts of who got dragged on a Instagram live by Melody Sherri. I don't think Braylon was dragged. I don't think so. I don't think, Braylon spoiled the season. Although I did give 3 clues in season 6, utilizing publicly known information. And it just so happened that I was right, because I utilized, what was already said. And let me see if I can remember those clues. Remember when I said that Chris is going to say, not only don't you have no woman, she ain't even got your name no more. Well, because Mel and, Martell are divorced, right? And then remember when, Martell had a masseuse And I said, remember when Kimmy said, Mel, didn't you have a masseuse too? And remember how I said that was going to be a clue. And then finally, remember you know, um, when Marceau asked, have you ever, cheated on me, right? And that clue came about with the blue jean jacket in that scene of you gave me the rules so I know how to play. So like I said, 3 clues of things that actually happened but did not spoil anything. And we don't need to go over my live tab and compare it to that said person's live tab. I don't think we really need to do that, because if we do, some people are going to look fucking disgusted, sad, and embarrassed as the piece of shit that they are. So, because listen, after anything and everything and all around the world, and Mama said, my kusa could have happened to me, I have never switched, wavered, or faltered in being Brightland. Not one time. But that's because I come from the Calvary of man. That's because I come from the Calvary of God, not the army of man. Like I told y'all, the bank of abundance is God. Those checks always clear. The bank of just enough is man. Those checks always bounce back. Maybe that's where Destiny went to the bank of just enough, because that check bounced back for identity theft and fraud. I'm so sorry. It's Christmas time. I should give a gift of kindness, but also I could give a gift of being factual too. So I guess I gave a good gift. Oh Lord, a lot going on. Thank you very much, Miss Pris 49. Thank you so much. Why are you giving me the side eye emoji with the laughing emoji? What lie did I say? I'm not dragging anybody. I'm just using facts. By the way, I don't mind being called Happy Feet, by the way, because it won an Oscar, and Happy Feet's one of the biggest animated movies of all time. Brought a lot of kids and families joy, and at least I drink Coke, and I utilize Coke on my funnel cakes, because funnel cakes are edible, and I still have a brain that functions and has its faculties, and I can be responsible for what I do. That's neither here nor there, child. Hey, Jeanette Speaks. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. Oh, Lord, I have never met such a group of people that are such scaredy cats and terrified and off their rockers that a 30-year-old can match their energy. Pound for pound, fist for fist, and soul for soul. Oh, it's all in fun, y'all. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. How are y'all doing? We're just here talking about a little bit of everything, honestly. It was a Melody Cherie Rogers, or Melody Cherie Lee, if you roll that way. It's a joke. Calm down in the back, okay? Calm down. And by the way, y'all, just to let you know, you funny. No, Coca-Cola. You tried it. Obviously, this is your first time here, so I'm gonna give you love, grace, and space, because sometimes you might have had a long day. Something might have happened to you, and obviously you might not be all the way there mentally. So we're gonna get some love, grace, and space for you to regulate yourself out before you get regulated. Okay. All right. Thank you. But yeah, we're just chilling out, y'all. Like I said, new body butters, peach and blueberry, were sold. Of course, some red leggings too. Like I said, I do fight for y'all in the live chat of XL leggings. I try my very best, but as y'all know, the chat will be chatting. So most of the time, of course, Melody says hi to me because I'm a mod, but you know, there's a lot of comments from a lot of people. But I do when it comes to that, when it comes to the leggings, I definitely try my very best to do that. Did she sell out of the lavender buy there? I feel like she still has I feel like she had some lavender buy butter on the live. No, I was saying to regulate your comments because you're accusing me of doing something that was a joke. So I don't know if you don't have a sense of humor. I don't know if you have comprehension skills. And I certainly don't know if you can even handle your own weight in the words that you say. So I'm just giving you a chance to just level yourself out, because I mean, I got more respect for Black Panther as a comic book character than you trying to be a comic of a character just trying to be anything when you probably are worth nothing. But that's neither here nor there. Miss Pris 49, yes, I was working at that time. No, listen, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I regulate myself pretty well. Because there's an energy to this channel where this channel it'll weed them out. So if the ignorance is not matching with the intelligence, it weeds itself out. So just regulating the platform. Yes, indeed. But that's not to you, Miss Pris. You're good. You're good. But yes, I was working at that time. No, it's actually 5. It's actually 5 viewers. 4 viewers here on my channel, then 1 viewer on Vote Culture. So you didn't pass math either. Shocking. Okay. All right. Usually A's will show themselves out the door if they're this stupid, but I mean, hey, when you're not embraced in your real life, you'll try to get embraced virtually. But the gag is, no one wants to embrace you virtually or in real life. You're probably not worth anything. So, that being said, and that's how you regulate. Now see, I was loving, kind, and gracious. That person needs to move around on YouTube a little bit because I was light. There's some content creators that'll make you question your whole existence. By the way, thank y'all for the 15 likes. I appreciate y'all. One love, much love, all love to each and every single one of you. Welcome in and glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. We are live on tour, just chilling out. Melody Sherri Christmafsfied TikTok after show. But like I said, I think she still had a lot of lavender body butter. I know that she had like the duos of the I think she had the duos of the body scrubs and the oil, right? But I think she also did like a body I think she also did like a body bundle, pack as well, you know what I mean? So, but yeah. Like I said, I tried to type in well actually no, I didn't try. I did type in like, all those products toward the end of the live. I'm like, now see, all that needs to be a giveaway. I tried to buy it, but it wasn't highlighted, like it was sold out. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, and you know what? Let me say this too. I I wish TikTok had a better system of, clocking when you try to get the deal. I'm always reading. Thank you for the regulation, bro. Oh, there's no problem, beautiful. It's no problem at all. I do wish TikTok. First of all, for TikTok being so international, you can't get Canada and the UK to buy on TikTok Shop. That's a problem. So because the economy is global, that means your consumers are global, which means your customers are global, right? But number two as well, I do think that when it is a flash sale, I do wish that they could have a way where you can where TikTok can timestamp when you clicked on that flash sale, and that could send a notification to the manager of the TikTok shop. So that way, when the live does end, anyone and everyone who try to get that flash deal, they'll have a receipt, and then everybody can be honored for that price. Now, I don't know how to do all that because I'm not a tech nerd, I'm more of a media nerd, but I do think that should happen. I do believe that should happen, yeah. Because believe me, I see the chat of people not being able to get the coupons, and people trying to get locked into the price, but then the price changed, and then I definitely did see some people that didn't get their orders and things like that. And I saw some content creator, actually two of them. One brought up another content creator's review of 7th Avenue. And here's my thing, right? To that content creator that made that review of 7th Avenue, right? And to that content creator that pulled it up on their channel, do either of y'all heifers have a damn business that has done a fifth, quarter, or a half of what Melody's done? Probably not. And you wonder why we don't have black businesses. You wonder why the black dollar may not carry as much weight as you think. And you wonder why nobody wants to step out on faith, because we got heifers and male calves being ratchet, reckless, and trifling, but yet they don't provide no damn solutions because they're a fucking damn problem. And what? And what? And what? Because here's the gag. If there's a problem with Melody's products, there's a problem with Stormy's products, there's a problem with Kaleidoscope, there's a problem with other companies. Every company goes through problems. But let's see you do a fifth, quarter, or a half of what they do, and then let's see your shit. Damn. But oh, God forbid your ass get called out. You want to be a professional victim? No, stand in your shit. If you don't have a business to attend to, you can't talk about business. So shut the flying fuck up. Jesus. Be a fence all around me every day. Oh, okay. Now, Nikki News on Narcissism knows that I really do stay to myself, of myself, and by myself. And I really do allow people love, grace, and space to evolve, to gain clarity, and to try to move forward and not go backward before I say anything out of my mouth. Because really, at the beginning, middle, end of the day, I'm very low key, chill, down the middle type of guy. I really am a type of brother, really. But, at some point in time, it's like, okay, we're going to eventually get to this intersection of right is right, wrong is wrong, because nobody wants to say what needs to be said. And it's just going to have to be what it's going to have to be. So y'all do what y'all supposed to do. I won't have to go with the intersection. You understand? So. And the reason why I never really get worried about, people feeling a way about me, because guess what? I'm not your biggest enemy in life. because everything I say, or a fifth quarter, or half of what I say, someone has probably already said that to you in your real life, and you didn't want to hear their shit. So you take it out on somebody that you don't have to give two flying damns ucks or ish about. But the gag is that person online has been saying things that your family and friends have been saying to you, and you've been avoiding dealing with the truth. That's not my problem. And I'm not your solution to fix your problems, okay? Or your problem in general. Oh, Lord. But yep, just keeping it a buck. Just keeping it a buck. We are at 1 hour, everybody. So I'm still right here as long as y'all want me to be here. We are just chilling. Glad to have all of you here in the building. Yes, indeed. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Oh, it's the season finale of Belt Collective. Okay, then. I'm assuming that means the reunion's on the way next. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Bell Collective did get renewed for another season, but no word yet if Love Marriage Huntsville is going to get renewed. No word as of yet. So 6 people in the building. I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come up, because we are just chilling out. I know some of y'all are very comfortable in the bed or wherever you are. And by the way, shout out to Captain Venus. I hope that she becomes a mod to be a part of the Calvary, because I really do love y'all, but sometimes brain gets a little tired. Just a little tired. Thankfully, every live I've been able to be there. You know what I mean? But, Sassy has been really good to let me know, like, Ray, if you can't make it there one day, you're human. You're human. Melody Shabba, the mod. So I appreciate, Sassy and all of y'all giving me love, grace, and space of, on the day that I can't be there, that doesn't mean I didn't want to be there. But, and here's the thing, too. I have aunties in this sector. But here's the thing, before my aunties ever tell me what I should or should not be doing, I at least own up to my shit. Unlike others. Oh, my Lord. Some people in the building like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me go ahead and pin the link here. If you guys want to come on up. Now, it might take me a day or so, or two to really rest, because I do believe that you should rest in how you think before you make a decision. But just because you're resting and thinking doesn't mean you're not going to take responsibility. And sometimes regulation can determine your elevation. You know what I mean? Not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Yes, indeed. Oh, my Lord. Oh, man. 8 people in the building. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, listen, you know what I said to my mom? I said to my mom, most of the time when I go on tour and I'm going to all these different destinations, we don't call them hot topics, call them destinations, because we're live on tour. If you haven't seen our iconic intro here, this is what it looks like. So whenever you see this, we're in this vehicle going live on tour to the highest destinations. So, I always say to my mom, that, my mom is the spiritual and the, my mom is the spiritual leader and the why in our family, and the emotional. And my dad is the logical, um, the how. Yeah, my dad is the logical and the how and the mental of our family. Don't get it twisted. My mom's got mental and logic handled. I say, what I say in my commentary is really y'all advice combined with some Braylon match going. Y'all do realize that, right? And that's what it is, along with my other dad as well. He's thrown in there as well. So hey, Michelle H from Seattle, Washington, home of Starbucks and Amazon and a bunch of other things. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, but yeah, I always try to come from a real place of, and I said this to my mom, that if y'all ever met my parents, my standard of how I know I'm successful is if my parents say to y'all that, yes, that's our son, then I have done my job. and sometimes my mom watches the show, and sometimes she doesn't because she knows her son. But she is very proud of me. I say to my mom, that, for what I do on YouTube, you do have to have a bit of a personality to maintain your audience. But just know, for every destination I go to, I'm always thinking of how I was raised, but also too, I'm Braylon Lee. I'm my own person too, so I got the right to have my own opinion. But also, in the same token, I try to make sure that for any tour that we do, does this tour move forward the culture? And I don't mean the culture for the world at large, because this show is not at that level yet. It has the energy to give at that level, but it's not there. But in the meantime, between time, until I get to that time, can it move the culture forward in terms of the community that I'm reaching? Can you take this tour and go have a conversation on it? If you can do that, then I've done my job. If you can't, then I failed at my job. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. And like I said, of course, coming from a radio TV background definitely helps too. I think that's why so many people probably look at my live tab and be like, how in the hell is he doing this? Like, he doing like 8 shows in a week and he's not tired. I have been a subscriber to you. My time does not afford me the space. Plus, these YouTube streets are harsh, mean, and relentless. Here's the thing, Miss Briss, and I'll come on camera and say this to you. Our space here is not a space of, if you don't make it, you're not cool. It is not a space of, it fits just this audience or it fits just that audience. And this is not I can't put this. This is not a microcosm of groupthink. It is a space of unity within community. So as long as you're good to me, in terms of our connection, we'll be good. Because let me tell you something, if the connection ain't right, this ain't going to be right. So you never have to worry about that with me. There are plenty of people that, they don't come to my channel because of the same thing, that the time doesn't afford them the space. And I know they got a real life to live. It's all good. Like, life is not social media. I know that for some people, they don't come to the channel because I am long-winded in my lives last 2 to 3 hours. Other people, they have their perceptions of me, and those perceptions block them out of a potential blessing based off what other people, have said to them about me. But at the beginning, middle, end of the day, as long as I'm being on my purpose of who I am and I'm serving y'all correctly, then that's all that matters to me. So you never got to worry about that with me. Back off camera. Yeah. Because let me tell you, I know my regulars, and when I don't see them, you can ask Nikki News or Narcissism, I have never went off, not one time. Why weren't you here? And da 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 da. And the show starts at this time. No, no. In the words of Bishop Kenneth L. Robinson from Antioch, when people do something nice for you, especially when they don't have to, the least you can do is say thank you. Nobody has to subscribe to your channel. Nobody has to give you a like, a comment, a share, nor a subscribe. They don't have to even acknowledge your existence. So anytime somebody can at least come in for a moment or the whole time, you appreciate the fact that they took time out to do at least something. Once again, everybody was raised right. So, Lord. You better not, hey, Pastor, I'm in the bushes. Hey, Sheila Williams, welcome into you. Glad to have you here. By the way, I went over to Chit Chat with QT today. It was great to hear her say, not Pastor over here. And yes, Pastor was over there today. I know it's been a minute since I've been over there. And like I said, just because I don't get to you doesn't mean I don't care about you. You know what I mean? So. Like, you know what I mean? So. Y'all, I want somebody to kind of explain this to me here. Let me remove that person and that person and that person. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to show y'all this. Now, you can schedule shows far in advance, right? But can somebody explain to me why it's just Carlos on here? I'm just asking a question because usually Carlos has like many other guests and stuff, or maybe it's just me. Can somebody explain that to me? No? Okay. It's going to be happening on the 23rd, Monday, but I just thought that was interesting. I'm just looking at my YouTube, I'm just looking at my YouTube homepage. I'm like, you got a thumbnail, just you up there? So you going to host your own show by yourself? Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't have the wherewithal to fool around with the entities on here, but I enjoy who I watch. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I see the hundreds. Much love for that. I see the, oh my God, stunned face emojis as well. Oh my Lord Jesus. By the way, shout out to On Brits Block 2, really gifted as well. Really gifted as well. Much love to her. Color Me Entertain, shout out to her as well. Oh yeah, Dexter Original Sin. Yeah, I watched the first episode. It was good. I really liked it. Some people think that it's a cash grab for Dexter Original Sin, but I don't think it's a cash grab. I think, an origin story is really important, and you get new context basically on what's going on with Dexter at his young age and stuff like that. So, oh my Lord Jesus. Wait a minute. Oh, we always are going to promote good news around here. he waits to announce who will be on his panel the day of. Oh, gotcha. Okay, because I'm just like, that's an interesting post. Thank you, Sheila Joe. By the way, y'all, just want to show y'all this right here. On the Rocks, Jada hitting 10,000 subscribers yesterday. Congratulations to you. Well done. Well done. Well done. I'll type in my congrats here. Well done and great energy. Hashtag you are that fave BBW. Y'all know I love my big girls. Yes, I do. But no, I love On the Rocks Jada. A great personality, great spirit, and she always knows how to make you laugh for sure. Dexter, young Sheldon, no need the backstory. Oh my God. I just imagine you as a network executive. Okay, why do we need the origin story? It has young in the title, or has, original means young. Like, why does this exist? But you know what though? A lot of people though, really do like origin stories. I do find them fascinating, but also too, I do get that sometimes it can be a little redundant. We want the end period. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Oh my God. Okay, don't at me for what I'm about to say, Miss Press 49, everybody. But you know what one young backstory I would like to see? I would like to see young Ange as like a sitcom. You know what I mean? From Angela Bassett's like young Ange, the backstory of Angela Bassett. I feel like that would be like a funny sitcom. You know what I mean? Origin stories are, of course, interesting, but you have to give us 10 years of the end story to understand the origin. Yeah, I get you. Also, too, if you missed the end story, then the origins. No, I'm sorry, I gotta put it. If you don't care about the character, then it kind of makes everything else diluted or redundant, or just kind of a waste of time. But I feel where you're coming from. You make a very valid point. You make a very valid point. I was about to say, I wonder how this Sunday's episode of Potomac is going to be, with the verge out and everything. You know what I mean? Should be quite interesting. And how can I put this? I do hope that when Karen Huger does, what she does, right? In terms of what she's going to go through with jail and stuff, I do hope there's a sit down interview with Andy Cohen. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing, y'all. Like, after this, I don't want Carlos to do a reality with the King with Karen Huger. I just don't. I don't think he has the capacity, capability, or comprehension of brain cells to form a brain to be able to handle something of that sensitive of nature. I just don't. I fucking don't feel that he has it to do that interview. And listen, I know what some people are going to say. Braylon, why are you hating on Carlos? At least he's black. Okay, well, hell, Barack Obama's black too. Like, what the hell? But at least with Andy, he's in the world, right? But I do think if Karen's going to do a interview on that, an hour interview or a 2 hour interview or however long, whether it's a two-part, interview special, I do think it should be with a black woman, hopefully a psychologist and not Dion, because Dion does not deserve a fucking career in the past, present, or afterlife. But that's neither here nor there. But I will tell you why I do believe it should be a black woman to interview Karen over this experience, because my mom, she said something to me I'll never forget. She said, Braylon, a mom can teach a boy how to be kind, how to have a mindset of purpose and to always try to do good, but it takes a black man to speak to a black son. And I've never forgotten that. That's not to negate what black moms do for their black sons. And shout out to all the single moms that are raising black sons out here. We love you, we value, we appreciate you so much. And shout out to all the black dads that are raising daughters out here. Shout out to you too, because that's not an easy job either. But I do believe, for this experience, it should be a black woman interviewing Karen. Right? And listen, if I did the interview with Karen, y'all know my demeanor. I think I would be a very loving, kind, and gracious interviewer, but I will also hold her feet to the fire, right? But when you have a black woman to interview Karen Huger off of this experience, I think it provides a space of comfortability where it's not as tight in terms of tension. It's not as restrictive as where you can and cannot go. But most of all, it's going to be a more exploratory interview because you have somebody that looks like you, sounds like you, and understands you. You know what I mean? So mum's the word on this topic, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. And for everybody saying, well, Bray, how did you come to that conclusion? I think for those of you in the back, you forget that I give the media game often. So, understanding, parameters of a interview, understanding a forward question and a reflecting question, and interviewing styles, and, how do you pause? How do you do an open-ended question versus a closed-ended question? These are all things you can look up, by the way, in case you don't really want to believe me, even though this is what I do. But I do believe that a black woman should interview Karen Huger. So if for some odd reason that we see Carlos King interview Karen Huger, is going to be a shit interview. And what of it? Carlos ain't going to do shit to me. He's not. I refuse to watch the footage of Karen for several reasons. Understood. And I'll relate this to Maurice in this fashion, right? When he said that Melody had no right to make him out to be a martyr. It's not that, but, and I'm gonna come on camera and say this because I think I have to relate it to Maurice. What if your niece or nephew said, Uncle, what if that was me, right? Would you want me to have a DUI? Or what if somebody hits your niece or nephew? How would you feel of somebody getting a DUI? I'm no longer being here. So when Melody said what she said about her grandmother passing away from a drunk driver, I don't believe she was trying to make you out to be something, but she was just saying this can trigger people. That's it. That's all. So I relate that to what Miss Chris is saying here about she refuses to watch the footage of Karen for several reasons, because maybe she might be triggered. Maybe she might have had somebody that she cares about pass away from a drunk driver, or maybe just seeing trauma might not be the vibe for her, or any number of reasons. I think we got to get out of the fact that just because somebody said that I had this happen to me doesn't mean that they are trying to, mark you as strange fruit. because of what you went through. Back off camera. Oh, so, and plus, not only that, to tell you the truth, I think I give a better inspirational speech than Maurice Scott anyway. Because I feel like Maurice Scott, that's his persona, but that's not who he is. Like, come on, really? Like to call him Martin Luther Scott is disrespectful to what MLK actually did. Like that's just disrespectful. That's like Jonathan Majors saying, Megan Good his Coretta. So you're not making noise. No, I'm sorry. Noise is temporary, sound is permanent. You're not making a sound like Martin Luther King Jr. did. Martin Luther King Jr. made the sound so you could have the platform to say anything out your damn mouth. Just keeping it a buck, just. And it's funny, there was a comedian that said, why would Coretta Scott King marry anybody else? She had the ultimate husband that saved, black culture. And I'm just like, you know what? That comedian's actually right. Like, how do you marry after that? Like, your husband allowed every black man to be every black man and black woman and black child to be free. Like, what? Who else do you marry after that? You can't marry after that. I mean, you could just for companionship, but what else can you do? Yes, Braylon on camera. Always, whenever we do a chill session, I always have the camera off because, it's a chill session. There's not really any destinations or anything. So, but it seems like the chill sessions, they work just as fine as well. I mean, they get views as well. Because I think at this point, I said this to y'all before, the content is just the vehicle to engage with you. And that's it. So when you see Steve Harvey on Family Feud, or when you see, Ricky Smiley on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, all the things that celebrities do, those are just vehicles to engage with that person. That's all it is. If that person is not of good character, then the vehicle that you're utilizing to engage with them is shit. So, just keeping it a bug. So, because like I said on Queen Sheba's Live about, that person who named themselves unpopular because they are unpopular in the actual factual smacktual life, the person you are should reflect in the content you create. Just keeping it a buck once again. So, But anyway. Then again, what do I know? I'm just a black man talking on YouTube. Oh, man. It's fun to really know who you are and don't have to make any apologies for it. You can rest your head at night knowing that you contribute, being a solution and not causing anybody to, and not being a problem, rather, so it's nice. It's very nice. Why is Karen being blasted all over social media? I don't think it's being blasted. And I'm going to tell you why. I think the fact that, first of all, it happened, right? So it is public knowledge. Now, being blasted is this, that, and the third, and just being crass and rude and not caring about it. Literally, we did our Potomac review. We did our Potomac review Wednesday. And I remember that day, well, not just because it was this week, we had an 11 a.m. show, then we had our 6 p.m. show, and then we had our Carlos King, the rap article after show, right? And I was done. I did 3 shows in one day for y'all. That was a bonus show, that Carlos King rap article, right? So I was laying in bed, chilling out, was on the Onyx collab, And then I see breaking news that Karen Huger got arrested. I'm like, oh, we just did the Potomac review tonight. Okay, let me go live and talk about it. So, to me, I think it's an actual news story, because I'll show you. Because I said something today. Because why just her? Yes, it happened, but why just her though? I think other people's stories haven't come out yet, or it's just that person at that time, right? But I'll show you something, right? Because, Kenya Moore felt the same way, right? So this is from the Neighborhood Talk. Kenya Moore said, why do they have to do this? So unnecessary. Do you know why I said to Kenya Moore? I said, and I quote, why did you release pictures of somebody else of Revenge P at your hair spa event, then deny it for months, then going on Tamron Hall and say that you should have been better in your behavior? So if it was unnecessary for that footage to be released, Kenya Moore or Kenya Mora, then why, if that was unnecessary, don't you think it was unnecessary for you to do what you did at your hair spa event? And you see Kenya Moore is not going to respond to that, right? Because guess what? There's 5 likes, which if she tries to come after me, she can't, because everything I'm saying in that is actual, factual, smactual. So, if you stick to the prompt of facts, the prompt won't be about you. So, Lord. But yeah, I think that's why it's happening. It's just, this is, her time to be talked about. But, the news cycle moves so fast that it will be another story very soon. It's going to be the story this weekend, obviously, because the Verge happened Wednesday night. So you got Thursday into Friday and Saturday and Sunday. And, I don't know if they take the reunion or not, but I'm sure that this is going to be a significant update. If anything, how like they had the Kiki tile card of that, she was not convicted of, stealing from the Home Depot. I'm sure that there'll be a title card this Sunday on the Real Housewives of Potomac episode saying that Karen Huger has been charged, right? And can face up to 2 years in prison. So, and like I said, I'd rather have Karen Huger than Jen Shaw. All right, much love, my friend. I'm thinking about head out too. Just wanted to make sure that that we gave everybody a good time. So I will. So like I said, I will. I'll give everybody a daily motivator here. These discretions are not the same, but I understand raw messenger. No, understood, my friend, understood. Like I said, we did the Married to Medicine review. Yeah, absolutely, Kenya. Absolutely raw messenger, Kenya, for sure. We did the Married to Medicine review last night at 6:00 because of tonight's live with Melody. So, with that being said, let me get the daily motivator up for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this bonus show tonight. Yeah, this was a good chill session. You know what I mean? We had some fun. Of course, saying what needs to be said per usual. And yes, let me get the daily motivator up for you guys, and then I'm gonna get ready for the Onyx collab here. Let me get that up for y'all here. Here we go. Helpful habits. Hang on, y'all. There we go. All right, y'all. It's time for the daily motivator. It is not enough to be busy, so are the ants. The question is, what are we busy about? Henry David Thoreau. It's time for the day motivator for Friday, December 20th. 2024 helpful habits. A strong positive character comes from strong positive habits. Actions you repeat so often you don't even have to think about become a solid part of who you are. Habits can be a retreat from healthy and responsibility, slowly but surely wearing you down, or they can enable you to steadily advance to higher and higher levels of richness and fulfillment. It all depends on the particular habits you develop and maintain. You can stack your life with helpful habits and prosper, or give in to the harmful habits and falter. Although your habits exercise powerful control over you, that control is not absolute. You can always add new habits and discard or change existing ones. From time to time, it's a good idea to honestly examine all the actions you habitually take. Think about every little thing you do throughout the day and shine a self-reflective light on it all. Then continue to build up the habits that serve you well and step away from those that don't. Life always improves when you get all your habits working in your favor. Ralph Wilson. Helpful habits. Helpful habits. Let's talk about it. Thank you so much, Miss Pris 49. I do the best I can. You're always welcome to be over here. You're always welcome. Glad to have you for sure. When it comes to helpful habits, habits can be a retreat from reality and responsibility, slowly but surely wearing you down. We all have a vice, right? But sometimes we can be a little bit too addicted to the vice and not being addicted enough to ourselves, of being our own on and off switch, right? For example, you have, $1 million in your pocket. And if you turn on the switch and spend all of it, it's like, well, hey, I had $1 million, so I had to turn the on switch and spend it all. Or you could turn the off switch and be like, well, I got $1 million. Let me, be still for a minute and let me see what did I have and take care of that. And then, turn on the on switch and maybe go on a couple trips and, do what I want to do, diversify, invest, and make that money and, make the money and not let the money make me. You know what I mean? So I think the first thing about helpful habits is recognizing there's an on and off switch with your habit. And just because you have a circumstance doesn't mean you have to turn it on fully for that habit. You can turn it off and be still before you make a decision on how you go about that, right? You can always add new habits and discard or change existing ones. Sometimes change can be a tool to help us. It doesn't have to be a weapon of fear. Now, believe me, I don't like change. As much as I talk about all the destinations we go on, I like my life simple, right? But like we talked about tonight, I like my life simple because it has a purpose. But sometimes in life, change can be a good thing. So maybe there might be a week where, guess what? I'm on a Virgin Voyages cruise. That's a good change. That's a self-care change. Change is only beneficial or detrimental based on the energy you give that habit. So if it's a self-care habit, if it is a financial habit, if it is a cultural habit that is for your good, change can be good. So recognize that change can be a tool to help you, not a weapon to hurt you. Change is hard, but absolutely necessary. Absolutely, for sure. Absolutely. Finally, think about every little thing you do throughout the day and shine a self-reflective light on it all. I always say this, just because you're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean you're not being seen. And so to me, what I've come to recognize is the more that you wait for other, how can I give this analogy? The more you wait for people to give you permission to be on their reality show and be a part of their life, the less time you have to make your own episodes. I'm going to say that 2 more times. The more you wait to get approval to be a part of somebody else's reality show, the less time you have to make your own episodes. The more that you are waiting for approval to be a part of other people's reality shows, the less time you have to make your own episodes. What am I saying? So many times in life, we are always wanting to be a part of anything and everything else. If somebody doesn't want you in their life, if somebody believes that you're a bad habit, let them go. Because here's the thing. Money and circumstances don't change people. Amplifies is already in them. So guess what? If they don't want you in their reality show, that's okay. Because they probably are a cancellation as a person anyway. And you being able to have more time to produce your own episodes means you'll get to have more time to do what you want to do for you. Cancellations are not a bad thing if it can move you to your confirmation. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Anybody get that? Anybody get that? A cancellation could be a stepping stone to your confirmation. A cancellation could be your stepping stone to a confirmation. Okay. All right. I hope y'all got that. I hope y'all got that. So listen, if there's any reality show of a friendship you're a part of, you might want to take a look at the season that you've had with them and see if this friendship, this relationship, or what have you, whatever matters to you in your life, you need to see if it needs to have a renewal or it needs to have a cancellation. You need to see if it needs a renewal or a cancellation. I'm gonna come on camera and say that one more time. You need to see if whatever's going on in your life needs a renewal or a cancellation. And do you know why I do the daily motivator at the end of every show? Do you know why I always leave something in the chat at the end? Because you don't know what people are going through. Number two, I believe after you spent an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, people deserve to walk away at least leveled. They may not be, all the way up here, in terms of their mental, their emotion, and, what they think or how they want to move, rather. But they do deserve to know that their time was respected. But the biggest reason why is because, in the words of Marcel Scott, which I don't quote him a lot, you gave me the rules so I know how to play. So at least I'm giving you some rules so you can play your game of life better by having at least something to fall on to set yourself up for something good. Because I do believe at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, everybody deserves to go to bed with at least something good. That's why I play the fireworks at the end. And if you know me and you watch our channel often, you see our water fountain here. You see our original background here, the highways and byways. Because I believe after we traveled on the highways and byways, there we go. After we travel on the highways and byways of the possibilities of what can be after we've had the water show, you deserve the fireworks to let you know you've made it through another day. And like I said, not everybody has to do what I do. I don't believe I'm the best content creator in the sector. Don't believe I'm the best content creator on YouTube. I certainly don't believe I'm the best content creator on all social media. But I'm the best content creator at what I do. You can try to duplicate the sauce, but that doesn't mean you can't make the meal. So with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you are always born a blessing. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why? It's one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll be great together. And always remember, you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life. Or, listen, you're just jingling all the way with presents for who deserves it. And maybe you're skipping houses that don't deserve your presence. Oh, wait a minute. You're going by houses that deserve your presence or your presence, and you're skipping houses that don't deserve your presence or your presence. One more time. I hope you got it. You're going to houses that deserve your presence or your presence, and you're skipping houses that don't deserve your presence or presence. Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it, not just ready for this to it, but for you to want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I embrace you all. Always remember, on receive love, you gotta give it. On receive love, you gotta give it. On receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you have overcome, wherever successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, love. No one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, I know that Santa may not be real, but here's the thing. If it came to, the hatefulness, the bigotry, racism, strife, and toxicity, if we can believe that is real, doesn't hurt to believe in something good. And that boggles my mind that people will believe in the devil, who is nothing of good, but yet will destroy a story, something tangible, and an idea of good. Ain't that sad? We believe in something evil, but yet we don't believe in Santa and the good that can be. We believe in the bad, but we can't believe in the good. We might need to check our mental inventory. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings on the way, for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love, and I send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
All day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good.
Sweet boy and you, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my best I knew. I come from nothing. Our fun is your fun. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. listen to me to the show.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun, we've missed the excitement, we've missed the entertainment, we've missed the nightlife, but most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What is?
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on,
Let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready.
Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh. Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from.
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. he's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.